Dang, y'all, this is crazy. The price of baby oil shooting through the roof. You got the CEOs from record labels resigning all of a sudden. You got the video from the FBI that they done seized. I wonder who they see on the video at these Rico freak-offs. You know what I'm saying? But look, man, make sure y'all smash that like button, man. Subscribe to the channel, man. I'm gonna keep y'all updated on this. This is getting way out of hand. Low key, I think Diddy about to tell on everybody, y'all. And my shirt's not small, my arms are just big. Y'all let me know how y'all feel about it in the comments down below. Let's get to this video.
They also seized evidence of the freak-offs. Electronic devices that contain images and videos of the freak-offs with multiple victims. And they seized cases and cases of the kinds of personal lubricant and baby oil that Combs' staff allegedly used to stock hotel rooms for the freak-offs. More than 1,000 bottles altogether. They seized firearms and ammunition, including 3 defaced AR-15s and a large capacity drum magazine.
Sound like he's holding hostages.
Think it's a game. It's a game. It's a game.
And how you don't know how to keep. What? Huh? Oil? Who said something about oil, bitch? You cooking? Oh. Yeah, I know it. Come on, yo, get out!
He Diddy be wanting the body, and you gotta tell him no. You got to tell him no. He Diddy be.
So if you guys weren't aware, Diddy was arrested the other day. But since we already knew what he was about, that's besides the point. My point of this video is a lot of record labels and owners are starting to resign. Interesting.
Got me fucked up. Got me fucked up.
Don't mind if I do. I wouldn't, shot.
Yeah, and that's how the fucking cookie crumble. Watch the downward trend. Watch everybody, watch all these CEOs start to step down that has something to do with these freak-offs that happen in Diddy house. Y'all, this is just the beginning. Kevin Liles is the first of many CEOs that step down. Y'all, I'm telling you, it's about to get real crazy. They already said it's freak-off tapes. We already knew it. But now we about to start getting names of the people that was in them tapes. It's crazy how the people was bashing people like Cat Williams, Wendy Williams, when they was just speaking the truth. Dave Chappelle the worlds. Like, y'all calling these people crazy when they been exposing shit. Like, don't try to backtrack now. I wonder if Jay-Z on these freak off tapes or if he had something to do with it. His little weird ass. But once again, TikTok, this is strictly for entertainment purposes only. I don't know what I'm talking about. Jay-Z, of course, is a great person. Kevin Liles is a great person. Anybody I name is a great person. Y'all stay tuned. I'm telling you, all them people that Diddy named in that video, they probably in no freak off tapes. And he got some shit up his sleeve for them. So y'all, this shit is really about to get crazy. Make sure y'all like this video. Follow if you haven't followed. If you want to stay updated.
Imagine the sheer fright and fear that these things that these people thought that they were doing behind closed doors, allegedly, and they faces is on that goddamn video, and they know that the FBI know who they are and what they were doing and what they can possibly get in trouble for. It's wild. Imagine this shit. You know how you did something at school and you know when you get home, your mom gonna whoop your ass. You know that fear that you watching the clock all day like, damn, why can't this day just slow down? You know what I'm saying? So I don't have to go home because I'm getting fucked up. I bet you that's how they feel. Let me know if y'all feel me in the comments.
Breaking news. You know that Diddy got arrested, but you don't know that Jay-Z is not feeling any good now. Well, if you don't know this too, just days before Diddy got arrested, Jay-Z was on the phone with him, and sources say he's been acting shady ever since. Rumors are swirling about what they talked about on that call, and it's got people thinking there's way more to this story. The tension's real, and some insiders are saying Jay-Z's trying to distance himself from Diddy ASAP, like he knows something big is about to go down. Why not? And we know how close they were for each other ever since. Could Jay-Z be caught up in something more? We never know, but no one can unsee their clips and pictures together. Parties! Jay-Z and Diddy's fans now are questioning how deep their relationship really goes. And what are the chances that Jay-Z may face problems only for being this close to Diddy? Cause everyone knows how innocent Jay-Z is, and that he would never do anything bad. And for sure, you all agree with this fact.
Click on the plus icon for more details.
Y'all, it looks like Stevie J believes that he is going to be the next person to go down after Diddy because the streets are saying that he is allegedly on the run after Diddy got arrested. Like a couple of other artists in the industry, Stevie J has been linked to Diddy in more ways than one, with Lil Rod alleging that Stevie had an intimate relationship with Diddy that went on for a hot minute. Well, the streets are saying that Stevie is terrified of what is going to happen to him now that it's game over for Diddy. Fans are convinced that there are a lot more things that are about to come to light about Diddy and Stevie, so y'all better be sat for this because the drama is about to blow up big time. In case y'all somehow missed the tea, our man P. Diddy just got arrested by the feds on criminal charges. We kind of suspected that this was coming because he has been getting hit left and right with lawsuits, starting with Cassie's first lawsuit about 10 months ago. More and more people started coming out after Cassie to speak their truth, but Lil Rod was the first to name Stevie J and accuse him of allegedly having an affair with Diddy. Lil Rod's lawsuit was pretty explosive because he laid out some of the wildest stuff about Diddy in the lawsuit, including his alleged affairs with multiple artists in the industry, as well as partying with...
I need y'all to help me. We all heard about Puffy, and I see a lot of people, yay. I'm confused.
Why are you confused?
The Cassie thing, I understand. I think you should definitely lock this nigga up.
For sure.
Put hands on the young lady. But I don't understand the other shit. Can y'all help me? When has being nasty been a federal crime?
Y'all get me? Y'all picking up? Yeah. Do y'all feel my energy? It's clear that, certain people don't want to listen to what's actually going on. It's not about just having a freak off. Them shits happen all the time. They happen in clubs, you know what I'm saying? They be having F parties, right? Smashing each other down all night. Nothing ever happens because it's by consent, sir. Consent. These things, people are being held with not wanting to, be involved in this shit, and they're being made to. That's the allegations, bro. and then now they have the tapes. So why are you confused?
And I'm glad they told me. I didn't know there was a limit on baby oil. I'm getting a few, because we get ashy. But you get a massage or something or whatever. I don't know. I don't know. Please tell us the new rules for niggas. Because maybe they're not new rules, actually, because I think it was 1800s. There was this very famous boxer named Jack Johnson.
Okay, we know.
And he was whooping ass. Everybody ass. But mostly white folks' ass. He was whooping a lot of white folks' ass. And he had a white woman, Mae West. They couldn't stop this black man. So they gave him trafficking. In the 1800s. Taking a white woman across the lines was... If he didn't do that, he wouldn't have stopped. Boxing. I thought I told you that we won't. Make it make sense. We need to know the new rules. You can't take anybody on vacation. You can't take anybody to Vegas. Damn sure don't bring them to Atlanta. I need y'all to help me because I don't know the new rules. Please tell me what was illegal.
Sound like somebody was at their party.
Hold up. Y'all need to get in here for this mess because Diddy just sent the entire internet on fire after he got arrested for sex trafficking and forcing young boys and girls into freak-offs without their will. According to the feds, they found hundreds of different tapes of these freak-offs, and they were worse than Cassie even described in that lawsuit. But get this, there were a lot of celebrities who were found in these tapes too, and one of them was allegedly Jay-Z. Yeah, y'all heard that right. Diddy is now reportedly threatening Jay and everybody else he was partnering with to help him get out of jail, or else he's gonna sing like a bird and reveal everything. Once Diddy is officially sentenced, the powerful people he was working with are not going to let him live for much longer, because he's very aware of this. So he's putting everything out there before they take his crusty self out of here. If I was Jay-Z, I would be paying for every high-end lawyer I could get, because Diddy definitely has a lot to say and he is not shutting up. Diddy was just arrested and taken into federal custody in New York Monday night, and according to a source who spoke to TMZ, Homeland Security swooped into a Midtown hotel late Monday where Diddy was staying and they arrested him. The feds found more than 1,000 bottles of baby oil and lubes that were seized from his homes. Diddy was also accused of making women have sex with male prostitutes until they were so worn out they required IV drips. He provided them after the sex because everybody would be exhausted, with some of them being so dehydrated that they would be close to dying. Diddy kept these videos to hold his leverage over his victims.
I remember Diddy saying, if you get on your knees.
What was he talking about?
I said, if you get on your knees, you're supposed to cry. If you're singing a song.
Oh, okay. We segueing into the Drink Champs interview when you was with Nori and Fab and Jada and everybody. They made a compilation video of you because they said you were sounding real suspect on the interview.
Yeah.
Did you see that?
Of course I didn't see it. No, I didn't see it.
You didn't see it?
I swear to God.
Come on, man. You saw that on World Star and on the gram.
Check this out. When they started playing the game, the pause game, I would definitely...
That came from Harlem too, by the way.
It came from Harlem. I definitely would say some, oh my, woo. The crowd would be like, whoa, did he just say that? You know what I'm saying? I don't play games. Y'all know. You know what I'm saying? I'm a grown man. I don't play games. But, yeah.
Did you
compilation? Nah, I was coming off of being in Miami a night of party, and I don't really remember what I was saying. You know what I'm saying?
Would you like a reminder?
Yeah, sure.
Play some.
Hey, yo, listen, yo, I love it all. I love it all, man.
I like when you like this, Daddy.
Yeah, where you put my bag?
Daddy, I like when you
Oh, it's right
scrambling
here,
and
it's right
scraping
here.
for shit.
No. That was you.
Scrambling.
What? You said, I like when you do it like that, Daddy. When you scrambling and scraping for shit.
Hey, man.
I don't know what I was talking about.
Nah. I mean, I was
You don't
caught,
go back and look at that stuff and laugh?
I mean, it could be funny. I don't really be on it like that. You know what I'm saying? Like.
I'm sure we can put Charlamagne's compilation against Diddy's
Oh,
compilation.
we have a bunch. We put.
Yeah. I mean, I also don't do it because I know I'm bad at the game. I know I say like reckless stuff out my mouth that's just not maybe adding up to with somebody who's homophobic, but I'm not homophobic and I really don't care. You know what I'm saying? But I'm bad at the game, and it's probably hilarious. I would love to see it. I would love to see the video compilation.
It's hilarious.
50 came up here and he was giving you flack for the asking Fab to party. So he'll ask you to play the clip, man.
Yeah, play the clip. Go ahead.
Why won't you party with me for your birthday, man?
We partied for my birthday before. You came to my party.
No, but me and you ain't never really party. You know what I'm saying?
I asked 50 about that, and he said you did the same thing to him. You asked him to take him shopping.
Yeah, I thought he needed some clothes. What?
Yo, I'm sorry. This shit right here, that's crazy, bro. This nigga crazy. Like 50 Cent rich as hell. Like, what you need to take him shopping for? He wanted some booty. 50% off.
God,
Why do you and Fif just?
Hey yo,
Why y'all not?
Hey yo, I don't have no beef with
I don't know why.
With Fif. He loves me. He loves me.
Do y'all really
can't
have
see
a
it?
beef?
I mean, y'all can't see it.
No, we can't see
Y'all
it,
can't
man.
see that he loves me.
But see,
You really think that's hate? When you really break it down, you've been out here a long time. You know he loves me.
I don't think he like you.
You know he loves me.
I don't think he like you.
Okay.
But why not? Y'all both passionate. Y'all both.
I don't know. Check this out. I don't know.
Like
I
y'all
don't.
both the same.
No, we are not.
Okay.
We are not the same.
But I mean,
we are
as
not
far as
cut
the
from
way
the
you
same
guys work
cloth.
and work hard.
Yeah, and
and law enforcement or people know the law. When Homeland Security ran up into his house, people would tell you, or people knew that it was just a matter of time that they was going to indict him and bring him in to see the judge, bro. It was just a matter of time. I just figured out with the grand jury and their different sessions and stuff like that, and then what one of the witnesses told me, I just figured it out that it was going to be around September that they were going to bring him in, bro. People might not understand. It's difficult when you see a brother that has so much promise become an icon as far as in the music business and stuff that he did, to turn around and just tear his whole life down. But it's all because of his mentors and the people that trained him and taught him the music business. You know, it's all about the people who trained and taught him the music business, because Puff wasn't he wasn't born a monster. You know what I'm saying? He was made into a monster, brother. Do you understand what I'm saying? He was made into a monster from the stuff that happened to him, the things that he had to do. You understand? The things that he had to do to become who he is. You know what I'm saying? You know, it's like this, brother. You never like something so much that you can't do without, and you never be willing to do anything to get where you want to be at. You got to have principles, you got to have morals, you got to keep with that stuff. And in that music business, a lot of that stuff get thrown out the window. You understand? And that's what happened to him. He started doing the things to other people that was done to him. To keep it frank, he was doing the things to other people that was done to him. And it is what it is. You got to know better. And if you know better, you will do better. When he was in New York City, he was like that gecko from the Geico commercial. Then he turned and started when he lived in Cali and Miami, he turned into Godzilla. I would see him talk about how he using drugs. He was never like that. Smoking cigarettes, smoking weed and everything like that. He turned into something that you could consider a monster, bro. Then he started doing things to people, you understand, that he learned. That's a learned behavior, bro. Now, I'm not saying that he may have been doing a couple of things here and there with women, stuff like that in New York, but the things that they're talking about that he was doing, bringing in prostitutes to have sex with his girl and all that stuff like that, that was some crazy stuff to me, man. So I'm just looking at this whole thing, man, and you had asked me, and we don't have these conversations like most people do. We're gonna go back and you're gonna tell me what, we're gonna talk about this. You said, I'm gonna ask you how you feel, bro. I don't want no man to ever go to jail and be leaving their kids behind, be leaving their family behind. You understand? But some dudes belong in jail based on what they do and how they do it. We know that to be true. And it's just this situation, man, when they get down to all the facts and all what happened, he may belong in jail, bro. And that's not my doing. That's not Cassie doing. That's his doing and his learned behavior from the people that mentored him. You got to realize, man, he learned from Andre Harrell. He learned from Russell Simmons. He learned from Clyde Davis. You understand? When those people are telling you that they were heavy into the drugs, they was heavy into beating women and doing things at that age, at that crazy stage, that's going to make him think that he could get away with the same thing that they was getting away with back then. You understand? The things that he was saying, you know, the touchy-feely between two men and all that stuff like that, man. All that, he learned that from them dudes. When I told y'all the story, when me and my man went up to Russell Simmons and he had a house and he had a man in bikini drawers in his bedroom, in his bed. You understand? Bruh, this is that he learned. I'm assuming he learned it from them. Let me put that. And I'm not going to say alleged because I saw that for my own self. My man was with me, Slick was with me, and we saw that for our own self. You understand what I'm saying? So these are behaviors and things that with drugs and all the stuff that's going on, pills, drinking, it can make this man into a monster, and that's what it did, bro. It made him into a monster, bro. I personally feel like he got a...
Well, damn, look, I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I agree with that, especially with that last clip. I agree. That is learned because you get that from people that were touched early on in their lives, like R. Kelly. They turn out the abused become the abuser, and that's something that we all can learn from. Because at some point of our life, we were all abused in certain ways, and you might not even notice it, that it affects you later on in your adult life. But that's why, you know what I'm saying, we talk about doing your shadow work and, you know, meditate, go to therapy if you need it, you know, work out, try to eat healthy, you know. It'll raise your consciousness to a point where you're aware of these things. Like me, for instance, I'm gonna let y'all in. Like, I had certain things about me that I didn't like. I ain't gonna let y'all all the way in. Pause. Pause, hold up. But I had certain things about me that I seen, and I seen people that were similar to me, and I seen how it was off-putting, and I was aware that, like, damn, that's probably how I am. So I'm uncomfortable with that. So I need to change that, especially for the people around me. You know, just it shapes us into better people, but we all just need to be aware. But that's no excuse for their actions, man. And I can see how he could have got things done to him and it messed him up, because they were doing some very, like, bogus things that's been alleged. You know, I don't want to get deep into that, but, you know, y'all tell me how y'all feel in the comments down below. it's one side of me that just like feel bad for these people, but then the other side, when you go out here and you do heinous things like these allegations, and they got the proof of it now, bro, they not just gonna come and get you for no reason. You know what I'm saying? So they seen it on video, so it's not just a freak off. Allegedly, it's way more than that, and a lot is about to come out. I wouldn't be surprised if certain things happen to Diddy, because there's a list of people that are terrified right now, and when they get uncomfortable, they have to chop somebody's head off so that the rest of the people that were really behind it don't get caught. I, for one, don't think that he's a top dog in all of these things and all of these parties and stuff that's going on. So he's a small fry in the big pond, right? That didn't even go right. I said small fry in the big pond. That, all right, whatever, y'all. We get what I'm saying, though. These people out here scared, y'all. Let me know in the comments down below who you think it is, man. I ain't got nobody for y'all right off the top, but that's why we do these videos, so we can speak as a community together. But look, man, y'all stay safe out here. You know, work on yourself. Stay focused. Kick the world in the nuts. You know what I'm saying? Take what's yours. I love y'all. Like I always say, spread love, because there's too much hate in this world. Love you guys. I'll see you on the next video. And I'm out, though. Bye.